Cobra Kai season 4. I found myself like during this season, like trying my hardest like to check out. But if I checked out mentally, then I couldn't come on here and tell y'all why I didn't like the season, right? If I checked out and didn't pay attention to anything, I would have no reason. But there would be no reason for me to be making this review. But watching this season, it was a lot of times where I mentally checked out because it just was like this season by far, season 4 of Cobra Kai is by far the worst season they've done. It was just boring. I know a lot of people say season 6 is boring, but I haven't got to season 6 yet. I'm on season 5 right now. I'm on episode 7, season 5. Season 5 right now has been really good. It really made me feel like, okay, they learned from season 4 because season 4 sucked. Season 5, they came, they knew what the fuck they were going to do. Writing, characters, arcs, plots, all of it is on point. There's not anything in season 5 they have done so far that I don't dislike. But season 4, however, the only thing I can really say I truly enjoyed in this season was Terry Silver. Like, Terry Silver, I enjoyed his build up as a villain. And I enjoyed episode 9 and 10 with the tournaments. But to know that Terry Silver paid the referee, like basically paid him off so Cobra Kai can win, I know that's gonna come back to bite his ass in season 5. Because when I saw him, I'm thinking like, wait, hold on. So Cobra Kai really didn't win. They cheated pretty much. They cheated. And you know what's so crazy? When I looked at that moment when he was telling the referee like, your money will be in your account. I was like, you know what? There was a lot of times in the fights where the referee kept saying out of bounds, oh that doesn't count, and I'm thinking like half of the shit they were doing they went out of bounds, and some of the points did count. But to know that he was underneath his pocket makes so much sense. Why he didn't want Magi Kai, or why he didn't want England Fang, none of those other, like, didn't want Daniel or Johnny's team to really get points because he had to cheat. That was probably the best thing about season 4 was like the last 2 episodes and introducing Terry Silver's character and giving him the writing to be the villain for season 5 were by far the best thing they did in season 4. Other than that, season 4 is just so goddamn boring. Like, there's like nothing really in this season I really liked. This whole season is bad. Like, okay, there is one thing I liked. I liked that Hawk's new transition into his character development. I like that, he felt like that Mohawk gave him confidence, and he felt like if he didn't have it, there was no reason for him to do karate. He just didn't feel confident, right? And I really love him and Dimitri's friendship. I really hope they stay friends because they're better as friends and binary brothers than they are as enemies. And I really love when Dimitri, gave him that best friend speech and told him that you're going to always be Eli, whether you got a mohawk, a faux hawk, blonde hair, purple hair. You're always going to be my brother. And your hair, I don't care what kind of hair you have, I'm always going to love and show up for you as a friend. I don't know about y'all, but I always love that. I love that moment between Dimitri and Hawk. And for the longest time when I was watching the show, I thought they were going to be doing like some type of like gay storyline between them, because I don't know if it's just me, but when I watched like seasons 1 and 2 and 3, it kind of felt like, okay, I would say Dimitri, however. Dimitri kind of came off a little too weird when it came to Hawk. I won't say weird. He sometimes came off a little like aggressive, not to where it was like, okay, he wanted his friend back. Because me personally, I feel like if my friends stop fucking with me, they don't want to be my friend anymore. I'm not going to keep trying to be their friend. They made their choice. They made the decision. I'm cool. At the end of the day, I'm always going to wish you the best and still have love for you, regardless if me and you are not seeing eye to eye right now. But the way Dimitri just like kept coming at Hawk, kept coming at him, it felt like some type of gay love story they was doing, which I wouldn't be mad if they done that. But I'm glad they just kept it as a friendship, because that's what it was in season 1. Had it been like something that was like gay or anything like that, I'm pretty sure they would have shown that. in season one when we first get introduced to Eli and Dimitri. But for the most part, I really, really do love their friendship, and I hope there's no more fighting between them, no more falling out. I hope they stay friends. But Hawk's new transition into his character development was another thing I really did enjoy. Other than that, Hawk's new transition to his character development, I loved the moment between Robbie and Johnny at the end of season 4 when they hugged each other and had that good heart to heart conversation. I love that. Um, I loved episode 9 and 10 and Terry Silver's introduction into being the villain. Other than that, this season was just boring. Like, it was moving at a snail's pace. It was dragful as fuck. Daniel once again pissed me off this season. How you gonna tell this nigga Johnny you want to combine dojos, but then when this nigga Terry Silver show up, you gonna say you should be the only one teaching these kids karate? What? You make no sense. No sense. I cannot stand Daniel. Like, and I think the fandom sometimes get I can't stand someone like hatred. I don't hate Daniel. Let me just tell you something right now. Let me address this for a second. Let me just address this before I get into more things. Actually, let me get into the things I don't like, and then we could address that. Because I got some, I really want to address this shit about the dating situation. But as far as Miguel's character, I did not like his character this season. Not because he did anything that pissed me off. It's just, I feel like after season 1, his character's just been wrapped around just in relationships. Just on and off again relationship with Sam. Because in season 4, I did like that he did want to get back into the tournament. As far as him leaving town at the end of season 4, when you watch season 5, honestly, I feel like that was just a big waste of time because you left your hometown to go try to find your father just for him to be everything your mama was saying. So what the fuck was the point of you leaving? What? Huh? Don't get it. Anyways, the only thing I really enjoyed when they went to the Mexico episodes in season 5 was that Johnny and Robbie were able to connect. And I loved the Miguel and Johnny moment. Like, nigga, there was no reason for you to go to Mexico to find your dad. You have a father. It's Johnny King. It's Johnny Lawrence, my nigga. Johnny Lawrence is your dad. He's been your father since the moment he's been teaching you karate. Stop it. Cut it the fuck out. Quit it. I felt that was useless. That was dumb. There was no need for that. But as far as Miguel's character just has not been the same since season 1. If he ain't doing karate, he trying to get with Sam. His character has just been one-dimensional as fuck. And I need them to do something quick, like now. And even with season 5, I'm on episode 7 and they still ain't done nothing with him. His character is just all wrapped. It's just all wrapped around Sam. Guess what, y'all? They broke up again. It's just like... and it's just been all wrapped around Sam. I'm kind of over it. It's like his character been one-dimensional. Like... Because at first, I liked him a lot more than I liked Robbie. But now it's like, I'm really starting to like Robbie more. Now because they're giving him more character development. And I'm starting to like... I still fuck with Miguel, but it's like... His character is not doing nothing for me because they just keep playing him in this back and forth relationship with Sam. And I'm over it. I'm over his character just being a fucking boyfriend. He's just a boyfriend to Sam. That's it. And it's just like... I'm just over it, honestly. I'm over it. I'm really over it. I did like the idea of women competing in the tournaments and winning championships. I really fuck with that. It is time that, women show they can do this shit too. I really fuck with that. Like I said, I enjoyed episode 9 and 10. I did not give a fuck about the side plots with Anthony. I did not care about Kenny. I do not care about that little boy. So I did like that he did want to defend himself because he was getting bullied, because you have every right to know to fight back. But this whole thing with Robbie trying to teach him that, oh, Cobra Kai turning you to someone you're not, I said, I personally do not give a fuck about this little boy for me to keep saying Robbie talk to this kid. I said, this is not your motherfucking son. He don't want to listen. He want to be hard-headed. Let that nigga, leave him out to the woods at this point. Leave him out. When Robbie said he not finna keep talking to them, I'm like, please stop. Please don't. They are all old enough to make their own fucking decisions. Bitch, you think you big and bad? Make your big and bad decisions without me, bitch. Leave me out of it. Simple as that. That's just how I genuinely feel. I did not give a fuck about Anthony. I do not give a fuck about Kenny. I do not know what I kept showing these niggas in season 4. I just did not give a fuck. Like, why the fuck do I care about two middle schoolers? And it's like, wasn't these kids just on? Hold on. This has nothing to do with season 4. It's just something I want to talk about with season 5 real quick because this is a season 4 review. In season 5, is it just me? But it's like, does these kids ever go to school? It's like in season 1 or 2, you saw them going to school. Season 3, they was on summer vacation. Season 4, they went back to school for a little bit, and then season 5, they right back onto summer vacation. It's like the time in the show is everywhere, because it's like they were just on summer vacation. Now they're back on summer vacation. It's like, when the fuck do these kids ever go to school? Because at this point, it's given, how old are they? Because the actors and actresses who play these kids do not look like fucking teenagers. They look grown as fuck. Like, the age of who they are now definitely didn't caught up when you watch season 4 or 5. To it's like, ain't no way in hell they're still in school. Miguel looked grown as fuck. Robbie like a grown ass man. And when when they cut his mohawk off, he looked like a grown ass man. When he had the mohawk, he looked like a kid. Dimitri looked grown. Tori looked grown. Sam looked grown. These kids look like they look older to still be in fucking high school. Like, if they don't let them niggas graduate already, I'm sick of them just being in school for a little bit and then being on summer vacation. It's like, do these kids ever go to school? I mean, like, what the fuck? What educations are they getting if they just put them right back on summer vacation? I don't know. The timing in the show just is like, it's everywhere to me. Because like I said, they was just on summer vacation season 3. Season 4, they was in school / summer vacation. Now season 5, they're right back to summer vacation. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like, whatever. But I feel like if I had to grade season 4, I'm gonna give it an F. And I know some of them are like, what the fuck? But like I said, a lot of fans did say this is like the weakest season, before you get to 5 and 6. And I agree. I'm going to give it an F because it did nothing to really amaze me. And when I watched it, I found myself a lot checking the fuck out. Like, just waiting for the season to be over. And like I said, they only did a couple of things in this season that I liked, that I was looking forward to for them doing season 5, which they have done. Other than that, this season was boring as fuck. It was very unbearable. Like, it was just so unbearable to watch. It's so painful to get through. Now, something I do want to mention, I want to talk about Daniel LaRusso's character real quick. We're going to talk about him because a lot of fans say they don't like that his character gets so much hate. Listen, I don't hate Daniel's character because he's flawed. I don't hate his character at all. He just annoys the fuck out of me. Daniel annoys me because he's a crybaby. He feels like he's a know-it-all, and he feels like his way is the only way. And that has a lot to do with him being a Scorpio in real life, the actor who played him. So Scorpios are very fucking controlling, and in the show, I can see that, and it irks the fuck out of me, because it's like, dude, Johnny is grown as fuck. Who are you to tell him what he can and can't do with his karate class? Nigga, I'm grown. Big dog grown, bitch. Fuck, I look like letting another grown-ass man tell me what the fuck I can and can't do. Nigga, if you don't go somewhere, like, Daniel could just get really annoying. And I've said this since the moment I've been watching this show. I know in Karate Kid, he was the main character. But let's be for real, y'all. And Cobra Kai, he is far from being a main character. Like, since the show came on, Johnny's been, like, the main character. I mean, he gets the most storylines, some of the main plots, and his character's never, ever been boring to me. And a lot of fans say, oh, because the writers don't like to do nothing with Daniel. They like to show favoritism. They give Johnny all the storylines and all the screen time and yada yada dee and da 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 do. I think it had nothing to do with favoritism. I just feel like you can have characters who have morals and things like that and principles, and they don't have to be annoying. Daniel is annoying as fuck. Like, I don't hate his character. I want people to get, I just want to let that be known. I do not hate Daniel LaRusso. In season 5, I actually like him. In season 5, he does not annoy me. He has done nothing to irritate me. If anything, he's made me laugh. he is like the best he's ever been, because guess what? The writers actually gave him an arc that I actually enjoy. He isn't just this one dimensional black and white character that he was from seasons 1 through 4. He's actually got a gray area this time in season 5, and I actually like his character. Not saying that I didn't like his character in previous seasons. He was just boring, because if he wasn't interacting with Johnny or doing nothing with karate, he was just at the fucking dealership, and that's boring to me. I feel like season 3, I enjoyed him going to Japan and reconnected with Chosen and learning like the secret karate from him. I enjoyed that storyline, but then that stopped, and then season 3 he went back to doing more boring shit. And in season 4, I actually enjoyed them doing things like getting the dojos together, and then him and Johnny having their whole shit together. Like his character in season 4 was cool. Still low key kind of boring, but he was okay. Season 5, I absolutely am starting to grow to really like his character, because they're starting to do something with him. But I don't hate Daniel, and I feel like if fans out there who do hate him, they can hate him. That's their opinion. Me personally, this whole old favoritism shit, y'all really need to get over it, because I'm gonna just say y'all just need to get over it, because I feel like when I watch the show, I feel like Miguel is Daniel to me. He's like another Daniel, and I said it because his character has not been interesting since season 1. Just like Daniel, his character right now is having like the best fucking storylines, the best fucking arc he done had. And he's been a character since season 1, and he's just not getting an interesting arc. Miguel only had one. No, I'm capping. Miguel had 2 interesting arcs in this show. That was in season 1, him becoming a champion, and then season 3 with him, learning how to walk again. But like I said, I low key feel like they kind of rushed that storyline just a tad bit. But it is what it is. But, season 4 is just trash. And the main thing I really would like to see for me to like Miguel's character again, I need to see him and Robbie become tight. I need them to either have a friendship or a tight brotherhood, since Johnny is with Miguel's mother. And I feel like, there's going to be a certain point where Johnny and Miguel's mother probably do get married. That would make Miguel and Robbie brothers. I feel like I need to see something, because I'm tired of them hating each other. I feel like, yes, he did what he did. He apologized. Okay, it's whatever. Y'all need to let this shit lie. But season 4, not a fan of it. Season 5, however, has been a really good ass season. It's been fire as fuck, and I cannot wait to get on here and give y'all my review, because I love this season. This season has been really good. It's been just eating shit up for real. Like, none of the episodes are boring to me. And then, out of all the episodes, they only had one plot that was boring as fuck to me. Like, I don't give a fuck about Daniel's wife. I don't give a fuck about Amanda and her sister. I don't give a fuck about them, so why are they giving them storylines? You feel me? But that is what it is. That's either near or there, and I'll get into that when I make my season 5 review. But as for season 4, this season was trash. Wasn't feeling it. Like I said, there was a couple things in here I liked, and everything else was kind of trash. But that's my season 4 review for Cobra Kai. I will catch y'all on my season 5 review later.